Let's see the summary of the lion and the jewel, the second part of the summary. Inside the bundle is a carved figure of the Baal. Sadeko was carrying a bundle while Siddhi is watching her photographs. Inside the bundle is a carved figure of Baal. Sadeko looks at it and bursts into laughter. Sadeko loudly laughs at the carved figure. Siddhi is confused and Sadeko whispers to her about the Baal's importance. Sadeko says that Baal is important. Siddhi is confused on listening to this. Lakunle sees them talking and tries to learn what they are saying. Lakunle wanted what the two women are talking. Siddhi announces she has a plan. She tells Sadeko that it would be wonderful if she could go to dinner with the Baal and see him throttled. Siddhi announces that she has a plan and she wants to send Baal to the dinner and she wants to see Baal frustrated. Sadeko joyfully agrees, and Siddhi bounce off means jumping with joy. She jumps with joy. After she leaves the place, Siddhi leaves. Sadeko and Lakunle argue, with Lakunle telling Sadeko that his plans of modernity are what is best for the village. Lakunle tells he has modern ideas which is very helpful for the village people, he says. Now the scene shifts to the Baal's bedroom. In the Baal's bedroom, Baal is engaged in wrestling with the man hired for the purpose of making him strong. So a wrestler is with the Baal. The Baal wants to become more strong by practicing wrestling. But the Baal's attitude confuses Siddhi. She pretends to ask his advice on a man who wanted to marry her. She pretends to ask the advice of the Baal. As the Baal continues to wrestle, he criticizes Siddhi for listening to Sadeko. He criticizes Siddhi and says why she is vexed, and he tells that she is one of the vexing women of the village. Siddhi is one of the vexing women of the village, tells the Baal. He asks her if Sadeko invented any stories, if Sadeko tell any stories to Siddhi. Siddhi says no. He pretends to complain about Sadeko's constant matchmaking. She does not like Sadeko's pretends to Sadeko's matchmaking. He admires Siddhi. The Baal admires Siddhi, thought much deeper and more mature than how he once saw her. Once she was very innocent, Siddhi. At present, now she is mature, feels the Baal. Baroka reveals his plan for a stamp machine that will have images of Ilunjinle on it as well as of Siddhi herself. So Baroka reveals the plan. Uh, they 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 may have stamps with the pictures of the village Ilunjinle and Siddhi. He deeply thinks himself that he does not hate the progress. He admits he and the school teacher are not so different that they must work together. He says that he and the school teacher must work together. Now the drums begin and female dancers pursue male actors or male dancers. Female dancers dance as male or act as male. Sadeko and Lakunle wait for Siddhi to return. They are waiting for Siddhi. Lakunle is very nervous and claims he will go rescue Siddhi. Lakunle wants to rescue Siddhi. During the dance session, the mummers also play. Mummers are actors who are in disguise, or the dancers will wear mask to their face or even to their body and they dance. So they are called mummers. Uh, she also tells Lakanle he must pay the mummers. Siddhi tells that she must pay the mummers, or if she does not pay, it would be rude. She snatches money from his pocket and pays the mummers. They dance out the story. They dance the story of Baroka and his downfall. Downfall is she thinks that Baroka is impotent. Sadeko herself is invited to help kill the Baal. What happened to the next? Suddenly, Siddhi runs after the ceremonies are over. Siddhi runs crying noisily. She throws herself to the ground. She falls down to the ground. Lokanle is horrified and asks if she is beaten. Siddhi replies that Sadaiku was fooled. So the lion tricked her and was not and the lion was not impotent at all. A lion is Baroka. He is not impotent and he raped Siddhi and took Siddhi's virginity. That's why she is crying noisily. Now later, at the later part, Lakanle announces that he is ready to marry Siddhi, and Siddhi asks if this is true. Now Lakanle says yes, and assents means agrees. He says yes. Almost immediately, when the marriage preparations are going on, Lakunle becomes distressed and he needs more time to marry Siddhi. Siddhi laughs and says she is actually getting ready to marry Baroka because it is the only thing she can do. Sadeko blesses her and asks the god for fertility. Sadeko blesses her. The festives begin, and even Lakunle seems to be getting into the spirit of things when he chases a young woman. Now Lakunle chases a young woman who shakes her butt at him. Butt is the back part of the body. Now Siddhi is settled with the Baroka, and Lakanle is preparing another woman to get married.